So, I got laid off from my job recently, and then I decided that I'm gonna be an indie dev now. So, after planning my future, that I'm gonna start working on my dream game soon enough. But first, I needed some experience. You see, I was working on hyper casual games for mobile, but I joined the gaming industry to make big games like Resident Evil, GTA, and so on. But there's not a single studio in my region which works on PC or console games. So I did what any sane person would do. I told those studios that
Fine. I'll do it myself.
So after deciding to make a game myself, I needed inspiration. So I opened YouTube and searched devlogs and saw many different YouTubers work on challenges where they create a game in just 24 hours. It inspired me to create my very own horror game in just 24 hours as well. So first thing I did is to came up with the idea by getting inspired by the devlogs themselves, and I did what every sane developer would do. Fired up a new Unity project without any idea of what I'm gonna build, installed a simple starter FPS asset for movement and some environmental packages for level design, and then I just stared at my screen thinking about my life choices. So my idea is straightforward. You wake up in the car in the middle of the forest and it's surrounded by mountains. You need to find a shelter and solve some puzzles in order to escape the place. Cause what horror game doesn't have any puzzles? So after finalizing the game idea, I wrote down everything which I have to implement in the game and set up a Trello board. And then I started with the interaction system first, as to save time. I'm gonna use starter asset FPS controller which fit my needs for this project. After implementing a basic interaction system by which I could pick up stuff and open and close doors, I was ready for my next step. Level design. Level design is hell for me. You see, I'm a developer and all my experience is creating and writing game mechanics, and I rarely worked on level design. So I pulled out my notepad and came up with a basic setup of the forest environment, and after doing some Harry Potter type magical shit, it magically appeared in my game. The level is simple. It have a cabin in the middle, a shed around it, it's surrounded by mountains, and it have a lake which will be used to escape the forest. Now I have most of the things set up. I have environment, I have character controller, I have interaction system, and all of this took me over 8 hours. It's playable, but there's still something missing. Oh yes, you are right, it's missing its monster. So I went to Unity Asset Store and found a free 3D character, because sadly I don't know how to do modeling. Yanked some animations for the monster from our favorite website Mixamo, hooked them up, and implemented a basic AI which chases you, and now we have the AI setup. But still, there is something missing. Yes, what horror game doesn't have any jump scares? So I implemented a basic jump scare, and after checking the total time, 12 hours have been passed, and I still have another 12 hours left to make this a playable experience. So I wrapped up my work for the day and hit the sack. Next day, I started implementing the puzzles, cause how can we even call this a horror game? So I set up some basic yet interesting puzzles which players have to solve, such as finding a battery to kickstart the generator, and set up some hints note all around the map which will give players some hints from where they can find the solutions to the puzzles. After setting things up, I needed a way to narrate the story to the player. When it comes to voice acting, I have no clue how to do it, and because I was on a deadline, I decided to put a node in the cabin which player can interact with, which adds to the immersiveness of the game, as well as used as a narrative for the player to know about the dangers ahead and the story of the game as well. So far, it was done almost. I had puzzles, I had a working story flow, and an AI which chases you. But while testing the game, I still felt something was missing. I find AI was really generic, and when it caught you, there was just game and screen, which wasn't giving any horror vibes, and it didn't add to the immersiveness of the game. So I added patrolling, more jump scares, and stuff like this, and made it unpredictable a little bit. And so far, another 10 hours have been passed, and I only have 2 hours left to finish the game. After solving some bugs and solving some AI nav mesh issues, I tested the game and then I realized I'm missing sound effects. Like imagine you are playing a horror game without any sounds. How can I be this dumb? So only 1 hour left and I had to find sound effects for footstep, monster footstep, environment, doors opening and closing, pepper picking. So officially 24 hours have been passed, but the game is still incomplete. I failed. But anyways, we have to finish the game. So I found the remaining sound effects, added them, and this took me another hour as I had to search every specific sound effect and implement it. And finally, after 25 hours, 1 more hour than the actual challenge, my first horror game is officially finished. And because while working on it, I had a lot of whispers in my mind that I might not be able to finish it and it might be another abandoned project of mine, I named the game Whispers of the Unknown. And it's available to play on itch.io, link available in the description. Please let me know your opinion about the game and would you like me to polish it further and make a proper storyline so that I can launch it on the Steam as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe for future devlogs as well.